Back to again, not knowing where my tripod is. So let's see if this works. Let me put a pen in front of this. That's some creativeness right there. Paid $25 for this mug. And I put it through the dishwasher and the decal started coming off. And I'm so upset. It said in my showgirl era, because I'm a casual Swiftie. I'm sorry about my dogs. I wanted to make a video while I sit here and I chisel off some of this. I tried some acetone to get it off and it's not budging. So breaking out the Spyderco. Whoop. And we're just gonna try not to cut off anything important. The reason I'm trying to get this decal off of here is because I think the mug is cool and I don't just want to like get rid of it. I don't want to be part of the landfill problem. So I'm hoping I can just pop this off of here. But it made me think about coffee dates and how I think it's been 3 years since I had my Mohs procedure done on my face. It may have been longer. We're gonna go with 3 years because that makes me feel a little less bad. When I was at the dermatologist getting my face sliced and diced, I met this amazing lady whose name is Margot, and we just hit it off. We hit it off so good. She was having some big chemical peel done, and I was sitting in like a waiting area with a big piece of gauze on my face, waiting to see if I needed to go back and have more of my face cut off, which I did. We, in that lobby, sitting there, both of us in various degrees of pain, started chitty-chatting. There was just something that connected us. You know, sometimes you just meet people and you just click with them. I love when that happens. And that happened that day. The people I didn't expect to cross my path for me to make friends with was not on my bingo card that day. So right there in that lobby, we followed each other on Instagram. And she's really into yoga, and she's like this super healthy, beautiful, gorgeous, tall woman. I'm like, why would she want to be friends with a dorky, fat mom like me? But here we are. We would talk, she'd chat back and forth now and again. In the course of our friendship, she sadly lost her mother, and everything about that, every step of that she shared was poetic and touching and beautiful. And then we also found out that we are both Aquarius. We almost have the same birthday, like so close. And it's funny when I find that out about people that I haphazardly click with, that they are Aquarius too. And I want to learn more about my birth chart and more about astrology. I don't feel like I've had the mental capacity until this year that I really want to sit down and start working on my birth chart. At any rate, we would always talk about, we got to get together. I want to get together. I really want to talk to you. I want to get to know you more. Let's have coffee. You know, coffee never happened. Yes. Let's make sure this year we do that. And a year would go by. And so this year we said we're doing it this year. She messaged me the other day and she was like, hey, funny story. I'm selling my house and I'm still going to live in Kansas, but it made me really think about like what I haven't done in the time that I've been living in Kansas. And I said that I want to do these things in the Kansas City area. And I said that I want to do certain things. And one of those is that we need to have coffee. And I was like, yes, absolutely. Let's do it this week. And this was like Sunday. So Monday, she messages me and she's like, I have a doctor's appointment. Do you want to meet at Black Dog in Shawnee? I don't know what the halfway point really is. I don't exactly know where she lives. But Shawnee's probably a fair, you know, I suggested Black Dog coffee house. And like I can't do it short term, like that short notice on Monday. I'm not available on Tuesday because I had a big thing going on today. And in softball. And I said, but Wednesday, 10:30, Black Dog. I actually may have said 9:30. I better check that. So at any rate, I am so excited tomorrow to go and finally have coffee with this girl. And I cannot wait to get my hands on her. I cannot wait to lay my eyes on her and just see the fascinating shit she's going to talk about. She's brilliant. She had a little podcast for a while. She did yoga live online because she lost her mom. I've lost my mom. And then just the feelings and things that she was going through with that. Very relatable. I hate that we've waited this long. But I'm so glad that I'm making the time. We're making the time for each other. Do I have a billion other things that I should probably be doing? Yes. I'm not going to do them anyway. I'm just going to keep putting crap off until the very last minute. And dang it, I have time. And I have this theory that if you need time, you just make time. I'll just work an hour late, or I'll get up and I'll clock in an hour early and take a 2-hour lunch. Because making time for others who you want to convey to them that they mean a lot to you, you just have to take the time to do that. It's so important. And it's not only for them, but it's for yourself too. I think I'm going to be able to salvage this and just have a pretty little turquoise mug. I am forever in my showgirl era. And I've changed the life of the showgirl lyrics to fit my life. The lyrics currently go, her name was Kitty, made her money being pretty and witty. Of course. Her name is Cassie, made her money being pretty and sassy. Freaking adorable. I don't know if you're new here or not, in case you haven't figured that out. Anyways, I'm gonna finish this. I think I might even go make a cup of coffee in it after I give it a good scrub down. Oh no, I just scratched the enamel off there. I was really worried about doing that. I've been being so careful. Dang it. My grandma died like 22 years ago next month. She had a ceramic shop, and hardly a week goes by. Then I'm like, dang, I wish Granny was still alive and had her ceramic shop. Because I wouldn't have had to pay $25 for this mug. No. I would have found a cool mug in her shop. We would have glazed it. We would have fired it. And I would have just gone Taylor Swift crazy, honestly, especially after the Showgirl album. My gosh, I just loved the vibe of that album. And it came to me at the right time, just like Tortured Poets Department came to me at the right time. When I was having trouble putting a lot of things I was going through into words. And Taylor Swift has a lyric for that, you know? And then Life of a Showgirl came out, and my life had completely turned upside down, and I was in a different headspace. And the Life of a Showgirl album is just so light and free and just feels like a smile. And I needed that, and I really resonated with that. And once again, Taylor Swift has a lyric for that, the things I was going through and experiencing in my life at that time. When I say I'm a casual Swiftie, maybe I'm a little bit more than casual Swiftie. She has a song on Tortured Poets that's called Cassandra. You know what I just realized? Margot, my friend who I'm having coffee with tomorrow, Margot is the Life of the Showgirl album. That's her energy. We're gonna strip this mug down. I'm almost done. I just kind of have a little bit left, a little pile of milk here, and then I'm gonna get back to work. I'm gonna go make a cup of coffee in a different mug because I really need to can't believe I paid $25 for this and it just starts flaking like that. But, you know, I gotta get to work so that I can make money to go buy other stupid mugs. It's true. Lastly, if you are out and about in this world and you make it down to Karma Bakery and Deli in Leavenworth, Kansas, she has mugs with infamous prisoners on them. And, you know, I live in Leavenworth and it's prison town. My paranormal group was called Prison Town Paranormal. I mean, we own it. That's gonna be one of my next purchases, is a prison mug. And at least I won't be contributing to the landfill. Thanks for hanging out. I'm gonna finish this up and get back to work. I love you. Make some time for some friends. That's all. Thanks for watching.